Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day episode number 128 for Friday, February the 13th, 2009. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the video blog where I review movies sometimes. My name is Leland Brungner and thank you very much for joining me. I have over 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and rating my videos, watching them. I thank you guys all. If you're sitting at home wondering, hey, I like Review a Day, is there more of this? Is there more? Where can I go to get some more of this? Head over to nitpicket.com, nitpicket.com. I have a podcast that comes out every single Wednesday. It's great. It's a lot of fun. And happy Friday, and every Friday means the release of my other podcast, Dampercast, and you can listen to Dampercast at dampercast.com. The Nitpicket podcast and Dampercast are both available on iTunes. Go to the iTunes source, search Nitpicket or Dampercast, and you should be able to subscribe there. Write an iTunes review. I would love it. The film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is The International, and this is the newest film from director Tom Tykwer, I believe. Yes, Tom Tykwer, and he actually wrote and directed Run Lola Run. He's a German director. He directed one of these segments in Paris Je t'aime. This film stars Clive Owen and Naomi Watts, and this is kind of a it's a movie about Clive Owen and Naomi Watts. Clive Owen works for Interpol. Naomi Watts works for she's like the district attorney in New York, and they're trying to take down the International Bank of Business and Credit, and they're doing a lot of shady things. They're dealing with terrorists, and they're buying up weapons to sell to Middle Eastern third world countries and in Africa and places like this, and basically taking advantage and being an evil bank, basically. The International is a strange movie, I think. I think the directing is great. I think Tom Tykwer is a great director, especially after seeing Run Lola Run, which he did a good job with. It's well directed. The film looks really great, and I think the opening of this film is this guy in a car with someone. He gets out, and this guy dies right in front of Clive Owen, and it's the first 3 minutes, and it's a pretty striking. And I was taken back by the intro. It's kind of gross. The guy vomits, and he has a heart attack. Very gross and kind of a bleak intro, and I really liked the introduction to this movie. I also think that Clive Owen, he's a fucking badass. Clive Owen is so awesome in every single movie he does, and I think seeing this movie was almost worth it for Clive Owen's performance alone. I also really liked Naomi Watts. I didn't think she was super fantastic in this film, but she's pretty to look at. I liked her. I like Naomi Watts, but I think her performance was a little awkward. I think at times I didn't really believe her as a lawyer. The thing I didn't like about The International was I felt like a lot of the movie I was pretty bored, I felt. There's a lot going on in this movie. I would say it's overly complicated to an extent. I also think there's a number of scenes where it's just the villains, like this evil organization, like scheming and being really evil. And I really found a lot of those scenes very boring, and there's quite a few of them in the film. There's also not a lot of action, so if you're going into The International expecting a Clive Owen action film, you're not going to get that. This is very much a film about international law. I mean, if that sounds really interesting to you, I think The International might be something you'd be into. But the film looks beautiful. I think Tom Tykwer is a great director. The only thing I didn't like about this one was I thought that the screenplay was boring. I didn't think there was a lot really unique about it. I feel like I've seen these types of stories done better other places. I felt like it was trying to be a weird like an action movie that is a lot of fun, and like a movie like Syriana or Michael Clayton that's like really heavy kind of drama about international companies and stuff like that. There's a big action sequence in the film that I found semi-enjoyable. It's at the Guggenheim, which is such a cool set piece for an action sequence. I didn't think the action sequence was really that interesting, though. It is kind of a lot of loud noise and guns going off. And I never really felt emotionally invested in this movie. I think it lacks a kind of momentum that really got me swept up in it. I think the performances are good. I think it's a well-directed movie. I just didn't really enjoy it. I give The International a 2.5 out of 5. It's okay. If you guys liked this review, make sure and subscribe. Also, make sure to head over to nitpicket.com. That's nitpicket.com for all my reviews. I posted a lot of trailers. I post things I love. I posted my favorite commercial this week, so head over there. Also, check out dampercast.com for my other podcasts. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I will see you guys next time.